A national survey of small business owners suggests little optimism that the economy is still growing. Nationwide, small businesses are adding few jobs and owners are putting expansion plans on hold. Several entrepreneurs in Oklahoma are telling a different story. They have high hopes for the future and say their businesses are an example of what can be accomplished with the support of the community and the right location.
According to the National Federation of Independent Business, this is not a boom time for small businesses. The Federation's Small Business Optimism Index remained flat in August as the number of small businesses cutting jobs outpaced those who were adding employees, and fewer small businesses reported job openings. State NFIB Director Jared Shaw says the business doldrums are a reflection of what's happening in the nation's capital.
August in Washington meant Congress was in recess, as they traditionally are. Nothing got done, nothing happened, and therefore there was nothing really to make small business owners, whether in Oklahoma or nationally, feel better about the direction of our economy.
The survey did contain some positive news, with many small businesses reporting that, while they're not hiring now, that situation is about to change.
When you look at the next 6 months, small business owners reported a spike in the number of positions they wanted to add. They want to hire. But in the short term, there actually was a decrease in the number of positions that they have open. So they're not hiring now, but they're very optimistic about the future.
That optimism is reflected in the owners and managers of small businesses in the Plaza District of Oklahoma City. Back in the 30s, the Plaza District was a thriving commercial area with shops, restaurants, bars, and the old Plaza Theater. The theater closed in 1979, and urban decay began to set in. Things turned around in the 90s as the neighborhood began to reinvent itself, and volunteers began to revitalize the Plaza District. Today, the district is bustling with art galleries, restaurants, and retail stores. Alyssa Weathers is the manager of DNA Galleries, which features the work of local artists. Everything in the shop is produced locally, even the sign on the restroom door.
People want to support something local. They want to feel that they've done something great, and they really have. They truly have. All these artists can live basically off of the income that they earn having their products in this gallery.
Weathers believes DNA Gallery's location in the Plaza District is much of the reason for its success. She credits events like live art shows held on the second Friday of each month for bringing shoppers to the area.
For instance, Second Fridays have been phenomenal. It gives families a chance to come out and see what's going on in the Plaza District, and all the businesses participate in some fun manner. And right now, that's our biggest night of the month. We're going into the Plaza Festival next week, and that's going to be another huge event.
Weathers says they currently have 6 part-time employees, and while there are no plans to hire additional help right now, the owners have not ruled out expansion.
I think that with moving into this location has been one great step. Looking to the future, seeing what kind of crowds come in and how we evolve our business, looking to the future would be the greatest determining factor. But right now, I think we're trying to fill in our shoes in our current location.
Right next door to DNA Galleries is a relatively new establishment. The Pie Junkie opened its doors 4 months ago, but owners Darcy Shine and Leslie Coale-Mossman have been baking together for about 4 years, supplying pies to area restaurants. Shine says they finally decided to open their own shop 4 months ago.
We researched, we looked hard for locations that we felt would be good for our business. We did lots of spreadsheets and lots of research to make sure that the jump to retail was right for us.
She admits the decision to launch their own business was nerve-wracking. Neither one of them has a business background.
We're fortunate that our husbands are both very skilled and knowledgeable in their areas of business, but we both came from communications backgrounds and in journalism and public relations, and just kind of fell into this because of a love for cooking.
Co-owner Leslie Coale-Mossman says each of them brings something different to the table.
Darcy is very much the office manager, if you want to call that position. You know, as far as like bookkeeping and employee relations, all that. She is really organized and very much a taskmaster. And I kind of take care of more of the kitchen and running the kitchen schedule.
When they started the business, the pair had about 40 different flavors of pies, but soon whittled that down to a few favorites and some specialty items.
Our most popular is our macadamia key lime. and that's a traditional key lime tart filling, and we have chopped macadamia nuts in the crust. We also try to start every day with a drunken turtle pie. That's a baked fudge pie with pecans and salted bourbon caramel. We always have a fruit pie of some type, and this summer strawberry rhubarb and our strawberry diner pie have been really popular.
Both women credit the success they've experienced to their location in the Plaza District.
It felt like a neighborhood, it felt like home, and we recognized quickly when we moved in that the business owners around us, it really is a neighborhood. People take care of each other down here.
Everything so far has exceeded our expectations. Really, people have just been great, and I think it was just the right time in Oklahoma City for us to really open this shop and take a leap.
The shop employs 6 part-time workers, and the owners are optimistic about the future. And while they'd like to expand, they say they'll wait a bit to see whether Oklahomans will continue coming in for a slice of pie.